Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. What a week in Port Charles, and it's only Tuesday, March 18. Here's a fresh General Hospital recap for you. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, wakes up in his Miami hotel room to find Marco getting out of the shower. He remembers nothing past leaving the bar the night before, so Marco fills him in. He reminds him about them talking, and Lucas sharing his heartbreak. He also tells Lucas that nothing more than a kiss happened between them. He walked Lucas back to his room, and he got sick on him before they made it inside. Marco stuck around to make sure that Lucas didn't get sick again in his sleep. Before leaving, Marco gives Lucas his number. Meanwhile, Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, is also in the same hotel talking to Stella Henry, Vernie Johnson, about how he ruined things with Lucas. She gives him a pep talk, and as he goes to visit Lucas, he sees Marco leaving his room. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, is still training to be a WSB agent unbeknownst to her family. They think she is enjoying Easter Island, and so she is researching the area so that she can talk about it once she gets home. Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, her trainer, knocks on her door, and the two have a chat about real life as a WSB agent. He tells her that every single day will be filled with challenges and lies. She'll eventually cut people out because it's easier than keeping up with the lies she'll be telling. Joss says that she doesn't care because she'll know that she's actually helping to protect those that she loves in the long run. Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, grabs Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, for a chat. She tells him that she's worried about Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, finding out that Michael Corinthos is the father of her baby. Their divorce has gotten so ugly that she believes that Willow would definitely use it in their custody battle. Jason agrees to continue pretending that he is the father, but Sasha asks if he can really keep the truth from Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. She knows that they are very close, but Jason reassures Sasha that he will do what he needs to do. Dant Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, brings pizza to Lulu Spencer's, Alexa Havens, and they talk about how happy they are to have the kids reunited. Lulu thinks that it would be a great idea for Rocco Falconeri, Finn Kerr, to come and live with her and Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, for a while. Dante strongly disagrees because Rocco has been through a lot in recent months, and he thinks that moving him would just be another big difficult change for him. Lulu agrees that Rocco needs stability and backs down. Back at the Quartermains, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, are going over all the details of her teen romance with Dante and the son that they gave up. Chase yells that finding out that Dante is the father changes everything. But in the end, he is staying with BLQ. He is furious, but he isn't leaving. She begs him not to tell Dante the truth. Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, has broken into his old house to get fake passports for himself and Charlotte, when Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, pulls a gun on him. While Sonny has him there, they run down lots of significant moments in their history. Valentin says that Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, made him replace his meds with placebos last year. He also tells Sonny that a hitman has been hired to take him out, and that his family isn't safe. Valentin volunteers to give up all that he knows in order to walk out the door. He says that he doesn't know who the hitman is, but that he can reach the buyer of the explosives that were used to firebomb his penthouse. Eventually, Sonny lets Valentin leave. Carly drank wine spiked with polonium while in Jack's room at the Metro Court. Valentin left them the bottle, and after she passed out, Jack rushed her to GH Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, and Willow are trying to keep Carly alive while the WSB works on an antidote. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, arrives and calls her daughter, Robin, who created the antidote, and puts her on the phone with Isaiah. Carly goes into cardiac arrest, but they are able to use the antidote to stabilize her for now. Jack sits at her bedside in tears and tells her that not only does he have a heart, but that it belongs to her. After he speaks, she struggles to open her eyes. In the bustling town of Port Charles, the events of March 18, 2025, unfolded with intense drama and unexpected revelations. The day was marked by life-threatening situations, heartfelt confessions, and dangerous confrontations that kept residents and viewers alike on the edge of their seats. Carly's brush with death. The day began with a dire situation at General Hospital. Carly Spencer, a beloved figure in Port Charles, was admitted in critical condition after unknowingly consuming champagne laced with polonium, a rare and deadly radioactive substance. The poisoning left her life hanging by a thread, prompting immediate and frantic medical interventions. Anna Devane, a seasoned WSB agent with a personal stake in Carly's well-being, sprang into action. Recognizing the severity of polonium poisoning, Anna contacted her daughter, Dr. Robin Scorpio, who had previous experience with such cases. Through a tense phone consultation, Robin guided Dr. Isaiah through the stabilization process, emphasizing the urgency of obtaining the antidote. Meanwhile, Jack Brennan, a man with deep feelings for Carly, was engulfed in a whirlwind of emotions. His concern for her safety was palpable as he anxiously awaited the arrival of the antidote. The gravity of the situation was further compounded by the revelation that the poisoning might not have been an accident, hinting at a more sinister plot at play. As the clock ticked down, the antidote finally arrived. Dr. Isaiah administered it promptly, and after a tense period, Carly's condition stabilized. She regained consciousness, her eyes meeting Jack's, who had remained steadfastly by her side throughout the ordeal. The relief was palpable, but questions about the origin of the poisoning lingered in the air. Valentin's desperate gamble. Elsewhere in Port Charles, a high-stakes confrontation was unfolding. Valentin Cassadine found himself at the wrong end of Sonny Corinthos's gun, accused of tampering with Sonny's medication, a move that had destabilized Sonny's mental state in the past. With his life on the line, Valentin had to think quickly to defuse the situation. In a bid to save himself, Valentin divulged critical information. He revealed that the orders to alter Sonny's medication had come from Jack Brennan, who sought to bring Port Charles under the control of the WSB and pikemen. Jack viewed Sonny as an obstacle and had coerced Valentin into compliance, threatening those Valentin held dear. Valentin further disclosed details about the recent explosion at Sonny's penthouse, which had endangered Sonny's son, Michael. He identified the perpetrator as Solisky, a hitman with access to specialized incendiary devices typically reserved for government use. This revelation suggested a deeper conspiracy, implicating high-level organizations and raising the stakes for all involved. Sonny, processing this influx of information, faced a dilemma. While his instincts urged retribution, the strategic value of Valentin's intel led him to lower his weapon. He allowed Valentin to leave, but the truce was tenuous, with trust shattered and new threats looming on the horizon. Jack's heartfelt confession. Back at the hospital, as Carly recuperated, Jack remained by her side, his emotions laid bare. Believing she was unconscious, he spoke candidly, revealing the depth of his feelings. A confession that had been long withheld. Unbeknownst to him, Carly heard every word, her heart touched by his sincerity. This heartfelt moment marked a turning point in their relationship, opening the door to possibilities that had previously been left unspoken. However, the shadow of the poisoning and the implications of Jack's involvement in the broader conspiracy cast a pall over their future, leaving both to ponder the path ahead. Jocelyn's harsh reality. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jack's, Carly's daughter, was undergoing her own trials. Immersed in WSB training, she faced the stark realities of a life shrouded in secrecy and danger. Her handler, Vaughn, emphasized the necessity of absolute confidentiality, warning that her new path would require sacrifices, including distancing herself from loved ones. Unaware of her mother's perilous condition, Jocelyn grappled with the isolation and moral complexities of her chosen career. The rigorous training and ethical dilemmas presented a formidable challenge, testing her resolve and commitment to the path she had embarked upon. Brad's desperation. In another part of town, Brad Cooper found himself in a state of panic. Facing an unspecified crisis, he reached out for assistance, his desperation evident. The nature of his predicament remained unclear, but his distress signaled trouble that could have far-reaching consequences for him and those around him. Sasha and Jason's pact. At the same time, Sasha Corbin confided in Jason Morgan about a precarious deal she had entered into with Jen Sidwell. Recognizing the potential dangers, Jason cautioned her about the risks involved. Together, they resolved to keep the situation under wraps, particularly from Carly, to prevent further complications amidst the ongoing turmoil. Chase's shattered trust. At the Quartermain mansion, Harrison Chase was reeling from Brooke Lynn's confession that Dan Falconeri was the biological father of her firstborn child. Feeling betrayed and grappling with the implications of this revelation. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.